Are you wondering whether your Nikon D3100 is out of date? Well, in this video, I'm going to talk about this camera, when you should upgrade, and what camera you should upgrade to. Coming up! Hey photo enthusiasts, Zarina here with Digital World Beauty, giving you the best tips and tools for becoming a better photographer. On this channel I share tech gear reviews, course recommendations and how-to tutorials. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. And hey, at any point of this video, check out the links in the description below. I list out everything I mentioned in the video. Without further ado, let's get started.
Shall we?
We shall.
On my digitalworldbeauty.com website, someone asked me, is Nikon D3100 outdated? I feel like I want to get something new because my DSLR is old. I'm visiting my sister this week and she actually happened to have the D3100 with the kit lens. So in this three-part video, I'm going to talk about the following. Is D3100 out of date and what are the alternatives if you want to upgrade? Is D3100 still good for photography with some sample photos? As well as the best lenses that you can get for this camera this year. So in this video, let's talk about the first question. Is D3100 outdated? Well, it has been released in 2010, so in DSLR terms, it is outdated. It doesn't mean that this camera takes worse pictures now than it did when it was new. Of course, it has its limitations and may not live up to current expectations that people have of new entry-level cameras, but it still works fine. I mean, based on my experience, it still takes great images. And remember, just because there are new shiny things on the market right now, it doesn't mean that the old gear is obsolete. By the way, I want you to tap the notification bell because in the next video, I'll be adding some sample photos made by Nikon D3100. Now, when should you upgrade? Well, I can think of two main reasons.
Such as?
The first one has to do with the lenses. Nikon started shipping focus-by-wire AFP lenses that are not compatible with the D3100. So if you want one of those lenses, then you might consider upgrading. But if you want to stick with this camera, then check out the part 3 video where I will be sharing the best lenses for this particular DSLR. The second reason to upgrade is if you feel that you're being limited by D3100. In that case, it's worth thinking about what you need and go from there. Also, it might be a good idea to invest in other things like lenses or lighting. Here's a tip. When looking at a possible upgrade, determine what you need, not just what you want. What you can do is start by making a list of how your current camera or lens limits you. What feature that your current gear doesn't have that you want or need. For example, it might be the small sensor that bothers you. It might not be able to shoot in low light conditions. It might have a slow autofocus. Whatever, just make a list of what you need that you currently don't have. Once you make that list, you will determine what your needs are, not just wants. Then you can search for something that will fix your problems. Other than that, the problem isn't the gear itself. So I hope this is gonna help you to make an educated buying decision. Now, if you know that you want to upgrade, what camera would I suggest that you look at? Well, if you're looking for the best budget-friendly Nikon crop sensor, then I highly recommend that you have a look at D7200 or even D7100.
Check it out.
I can give you 3 reasons why you're gonna love D7100. First of all, it's a camera that you can grow into. Second of all, it's able to autofocus with the old Nikon lenses. And overall, it has a great autofocus system and ergonomics. Since you're familiar with the theory and practice of photography, then D7100 is a solid choice for you. I actually have a full text-based review of this camera, so be sure to check it out. Link in the description. Question of the day: which lenses do you use with the D3100? Let us know in the comments below.